Yo, welcome back to the Vin Review. It's your boy Melvin, and today we'll be talking about one of my all-time favorite teleseries, and this is none other than I Love to Last. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to the channel for more content, and yeah, let's get into it. So, I Love to Last is a 2017 Philippine romantic family drama television series that stars Bea Alonzo, Ian Veneracion, and Isa Calzado. Okay? And this is the general plot of the show. Despite being a successful event organizer and her spirited family's breadwinner, Andrea Agoncillo nurses a deep pain caused by heartbreak. Thankfully, having been cheated on by her now ex-fiancé has not dimmed her dream to one day have a family of her own and with the man she truly loves and who loves her back. At the same time, top CEO Anton Noble juggles the pressures of running a prestigious company and being a single father to his 3 children. Pained by his wife's annulment, Grace, he ends up with a hardened heart. Okay? But soon enough, Andeng and Anton's paths cross and a genuine love blossoms between them. However, complications arise when strained family ties start testing their commitment and Grace returns to reassert her status. Just how far is Andeng willing to go for the sake of her love for Anton? And how will Anton prove that Andeng is now the woman who holds his heart? I mean, this is epicness, you guys. Where to begin? Okay, first of all, I like that this show had different points of focus, right? We had Anton and Andrea, and we had Chloe and Tupe. Okay, so they were the younger love story, and we had Anton and Andrea. And despite them being the main love story, because most of the time in soap operas the main love story is so boring, but this was not the case because this was mature love. I mean, the love story was so mature that it was just so enticing. Like, you guys, if you haven't watched this show, I recommend it 100%, like 100%, because this is the thing, right? Most telenovelas, the love stories are boring because it's always poor girl, rich boy, and all that nonsense. I mean, the family disagree, but this is not it. Andeng was an independent woman working as an events organizer, and Anton is the CEO of Selba, and they meet because Andrea wants to organize an event for Selba, and all is said and done, Anton likes Andrea. Love blossoms between them. They start dating, they get married. Challenges of being a stepmother, challenges of being with the man who already had a wife, and then we had the age gap, which I loved about this series. It's in our society, people fall in love, people who are different, people who are of different ages, and this teleserie brought that to the forefront, and I loved how it was tackled. Like, Andrea didn't have children, prior to being with Anton, but then when she gets with Anton, and when they get married, she has children, not her children that she gave birth to, but now she has stepchildren. And there is Lucas, who is a pain. Lucas dislikes Andeng so much. Like, you guys, Lucas becomes a pain in like half of the entire teleserie. Okay, and then even like that's not even the worst thing. We have Grace coming back. So Grace is Anton's first wife, and you know what? She gets bored. She leaves her husband. She goes to America. When she gets bored in America, she comes back, to reclaim her family, and then she finds out, oh, Anton is now, with this chick. So I want to destroy this chick so I can get back with my family. So she wants to now fight for her family. So it's just ridiculous at this point. But then Grace sets out to reclaim her family, and that's where the real drama arises. She wants to do anything and everything to get Anton and the children back. So I love the dynamic, that becomes like a love triangle between the ex-wife, the new wife, and the husband. That was epicness, you guys. That was amazing. Okay, so again, I told you that there was another point of, where the teleserie, the attention was focused on, and that was Chloe and Tupe, their love story. And I really really liked, even though their love story was a young love story, but then it didn't have that back and forth. Chloe was a very direct person, which I liked. And we had Bea Alonzo and Julia Barretto in the same teleserie. We all noticed, but then they were still friends here, so I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, I mean, this is just a teleserie done right. Like, I don't even have a lot to say about it. Nothing negative to say, because I love this show. Like, Andeng and Anton had this mature love that I adored so much. And the challenges that were brought forth in this teleserie, like, they were just so realistic. Like, this show was just so realistic. And I like the fact that Grace wasn't turned into this huge monster. No, she wasn't. Like, she wanted to fulfill herself, and she thought that leaving her husband and children will fulfill her, but in the end it didn't fulfill her, and she came back. But she really didn't love Anton in that way. No, she felt like she had lost, and she wanted to feel like a winner, and that is the only reason that she wanted to get Anton back, not because that she was still in love with Anton, like she wanted us to believe. And I like the fact that that was highlighted in the show. And I like another thing about the show, where Chloe confronts her mother and tells her, this is what you do when you get bored. You destroy lives when you get bored. I mean, that really has stuck with me. You guys, this show was nothing short of epicness. Like, you have to find this show and watch it. Like, it was just so good. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day. Bye.